All right, guys, welcome back. Today is gonna be a little bit different video. To be honest, I really was contemplating if I should record this type of video, but to be honest, when I thought like, oh, I need to record, YouTube video for this week, really talking about anything else felt not inappropriate, but kind of fake or yeah, that I'm just, brushing things off. So, what I'm gonna be talking about in this video is simply sharing some of the things I'm going through. And the reason I have been thinking not to record this video is because I was like, I'm not sure if I want to record a video where I talk about myself, right? The fear or my projection of if I share something about myself and not necessarily teach something, give you some steps or exercises, I felt I don't want to record a video which will bring no value to people. But at the same time, I know that this is only my limited projection, that by me sharing what I'm going through, it will help other people to relate to me more. And also I'm more than sure that some of you guys might be going through similar things that I'm going through. So, here goes nothing. But I really wanted to share, and two things I'm going to be talking about is basically my own shadows that I'm working through right now. And second thing is how I am planning how it's going to be reflected in my content creation going forward. So, to be honest, just in a nutshell, to say, I'm tired. I'm so freaking tired of everything that I'm doing online. And not necessarily in terms of I'm tired of, helping and serving. I'm tired of how I'm doing these things, right? So I have deep, deep passion about helping people realize their potential, helping people to release the old conditioning where they have been holding themselves back. But one thing is being there and helping people to do that. And another thing is running a business, right? Finding new clients, marketing yourself, creating all the time, because right now I'm one woman show. It's extremely challenging to be juggling this too when the business feels like you are your business. You know what I mean? Those of you guys who are spiritual entrepreneurs or aspiring to start, let me know if you can relate that, it kind of feels that running the business kills all the freaking joy for the thing why you even started in the first place. And how it all started for me last Thursday, like obviously it's always in the back of my mind, how can I bring more joy into my business, how can make it more easy and flowy. But last week on Thursday, I again didn't pass my driver exam, like for the fourth time. I've tried to pass twice in 2019, then I forgot about it, and now with all the lockdowns and everything, I really need to kind of finish it off because driving practice lessons are not allowed anymore here in Latvia. If now we're in the lockdown, but afterward it's gonna be only if you have the thing. So it just really triggered me into sadness and disappointment. And when we are triggered by something, when we fall into the shadow of in one area of life, it usually triggers the shadows in other areas of life, which for me is definitely how I see myself as a business owner, as a entrepreneur. And it just that driving exam fail really triggered me. Man, what even am I doing with my business? coming from driving an exam, already being sad, and then I need to deal with all the other stuff and worry. And I was like, man, this cannot go like this anymore. I'm so tired of constantly worrying, of constantly thinking how I should or what I should be doing, where I should be promoting my stuff, what graphics I need to create, how much captions I need to write to reach new people. It's just freaking exhausting. So with that being said, first of all, let me know, guys, if you can relate, because I would really love to hear if... I'm sure I'm not alone who is dealing with this shit. But just like the 3D way of running business feels limiting for me and freaking exhausting. And I'm like, I cannot do it anymore like this. So what am I promising myself? And also, what's funny is one of the biggest shadows in my life from my childhood has been that, like, this insignificance. I've been born into small country. I've been born into lack of money. I've been born into lack mindset. Growing up, it's like programmed in the culture, this insignificance. That, Latvia is so tiny. No one knows about Latvia. There's less than 2 million people. If you want to ship something to Latvia, or there's like no really variation, like it's like lack of resources. So I always felt, especially when I stepped into this online business world where I have access and I'm comparing myself with entrepreneurs all around the world, I instantly was projecting my projection and my belief systems that I have to be working more than others, that it will be harder for myself because I just need to catch up with everyone else because of my lack of resources, which obviously I'm very well aware it's a limited projection, especially now when we have internet and everything is pretty much available. But, my mind will take it further and say, your following will never grow, or people won't discover your message, like people don't need what you're doing, and so on and so forth, that I will be constantly stuck in this misery. And because I'm constantly stuck in this misery, I'm creating this projection that I need to exhaust myself to get attention to my work, right? To get eyes to my work. And this is what exhausted me. It's kind of like freaking loop. So from now on, I told to myself, you know what? F that. F freaking that. I'm so tired. It's not serving me. It's not freaking serving anyone. And if I choose to do service for other people, I'm dropping all the freaking shit with all the shoots, because, my first business was in marketing, and I studied marketing, and I've worked with so many other entrepreneurs before I started my spiritual business. I have really, really good knowledge of online business, and it's so hard for my brain to kind of apply it to me, because I'm sure you can relate, business owners out there, you can sell anyone else, but when it comes to you, it's a different ball game. So I just told myself, F that, I'm not going to be applying this to myself anymore, because it's clearly not working. I'm clearly feeling stuck. It's not necessarily that I am stuck, but to say that I just decided it's not going to be anymore one YouTube video per week. It's going to be video and content when I want to give, when I feel happy, when I feel that I have something to share, when download is coming, even if it's going to be, jumping on a YouTube live 10 p.m. in the evening. That's what I'm promising myself, that I'm going to get the hell out of my way and allow universe to come to me, through me, and to you guys. So it might mean sometimes I will not upload video in 2 weeks if I don't have an inspiration. Sometimes it might mean, multiple videos a week But yeah, I'm just really feeling called to drop all the limitations myself, because I'm very clear on, my soul mission and how I'm here to serve and to help other leaders to step up. But I cannot anymore put myself in this box, because sometimes I have been feeling inspiration and I will record, I don't know, 3 videos, light language about shadow work and that and that and that, and I will not post them. Why? Because I'm like, oh, it's better to keep them so that then I stay consistent. But sometimes I just freaking forget about them. They just stay in my drafts, or I just don't feel the inspiration later to post them. So yeah, this is where I'm at. And I just want you to be aware of this kind of little change that is coming. And I also just wanted to, share that even if I teach and I share all of this, stuff and tools and techniques with you guys, I'm still human. And with this, my intention is also to show you that no one has it figured out, and you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I just want this video also to give you permission. Does not matter how not ready you might feel. No one is ever feeling ready. And the only way to embrace your teachings, embrace who you are, embrace your, soul mission, what you came here to do, is by starting to do it. Right? And when you do it, you embrace it. Hey, I'm actually good at it. Hey, I would like to add something this, and feel free to adjust as you fly towards your goal. All right, guys, so I'm going to be wrapping this here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And last 2 things that I wanted to kind of ask / remind you. One is, that being said, that I'm now shifting more content from the thinking what I should be doing, I would love to hear, what are your burning desires or what are your burning questions when it comes to embodying, your higher self, embodying your soul mission, stepping up as a leader, healing, light language, shadow work questions, anything and everything. I'm really curious to hear how I can be better of service to you guys. So if you have any questions or topics that you'd like me to create a video about, please do let me know in the comments. Drop it. I really appreciate each and every comment that you, even your thank you or, your realizations during this video. It really means a lot to me. So I would love to hear from you. And last thing, on November 16, 17, and 18, I'm hosting a free 3-day program called Embody Your Purpose. So if you haven't registered to it yet, please do so. It's going to be incredible. We're going to have a separate community where we're all going to connect. There will be, each day we'll be doing 1-hour calls. Obviously, if you can't make it live, there will be replays available. But yeah, other than that, it's going to be incredible. There will be coaching, guidance. I'm going to be channeling activation for you to embody your purpose, to get over those fears and, limited doubts that keep so many of us stuck and not embracing our light and not stepping into our leadership. So if you want to join us, make sure to check out the link down below. You'll also get a welcome pack with the clearing meditation at the beginning to prepare. Whoa, I just realized how much stuff is there in that 3-day program alone. Other than that, hope you're having a beautiful day, and we talk soon in the comments.